Can we talk about our scene that we did? This is a good story right here.
Mark Stonebarger, critically acclaimed Mark Stonebarger, called it the worst piece of shit to ever grace the Clear Spring stage.
That's incredible.
Exact words.
That's incredible.
So,
man.
do you want to tell it?
I'll tell it. Yeah. So basically, me and Trey, we just didn't give a shit our junior year in theater, like.
Or my senior year, but that wasn't theater.
So, like, we hated everybody except, like, 5 people in that class.
I didn't hate. Some of them got on my nerves, but I really didn't hate anyone.
Ellen, Kaylee, John, and, what was the chick that we sat next to that was, like, super, like, nihilistic and kind of goth?
That's definitely a theater person I've heard of it.
I don't remember.
Alexis? Was that her name?
I don't remember.
I don't know. She was like, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, there were a few cool people in that class, but we hated everything.
I think we were just lazy. I think that was our main problem.
That was also definitely a problem. So, anyways, we didn't care. We were lazy, and we said, all right.
We had a scene coming up, and it was a duet.
Yeah.
That's what you call it, right?
It's a duet scene, yeah.
Right.
Stoney had basically said, all right, everyone, like, partner up. We're gonna do duet scenes, and he explicitly said it cannot be from a movie or a TV show.
Okay.
We disregarded that entirely. After about a week of everyone else like already having theirs picked out and rehearsed, we were like, we should probably pick something out instead of like playing on our phones in the hallway. And so we're like, what are we gonna do? And for whatever reason, I think it was just because the Disaster Artist was like just starting to be made.
I don't even know. It was before that.
It was before that. It was announced at the time.
There was probably some type of announcement, but I just had an infatuation with The Room. Yeah. The movie The Room.
Dude, that's an incredible movie.
Dude, I know. And, yeah.
We picked the roof scene from The Room.
Oh, man.
And I played Tommy and... or Johnny, and Colin played Mark.
I was Mark.
And so we had to do the classic bust through the door and... What is it again? What does he say? He says,
I did not hit her.
I did not hit her. It's not true.
It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not.
Oh, hi, Mark.
But okay, here's the thing. Whenever we started doing the scene, I could not hold my laughter.
Okay.
And we didn't even really get that far into
Here's the thing. I was trying to make it passable.
Okay.
You know, like... We could perform it and Stoney wasn't going to castrate us, right? So, like, I was trying to say, like, okay, we can, like, all play it off to, like, different things or whatever and just get by and not have to do much work at all, right?
Yeah.
That instantly went down the fucking drain when Trey busts through the door and just instantly starts cracking up laughing while doing his lines. Like... It's not even like he might have said one word before he starts laughing, and he's just trying to like suffer through these lines.
Yeah, and I don't even remember how far we made
We finished it, unfortunately.
We finished the scene?
It's only like a 2-minute scene. It was way under time limit too.
That's awesome.
Damn, I don't remember that at all.
Yeah.
I don't think teachers... Sometimes I think teachers take things too seriously, and I wish they were more laid back.
Okay.
That was us, like...
slacking off. Right. I get
the
that.
The way he reacted, he literally, like...
I was kind of scared.
I was terrified. Stoney's kind of swole. Like...
Yeah, no.
Yeah, he's a little stocky.
He would just, like...
Dude.
Well,
he would sit in his chair and just eat fucking peanut butter all day and then work out after school.
But yeah, I'm not even gonna pretend to remember like exactly what he said.
I remember what he said.
But he did say this was the worst piece of shit that's ever like been on the stage, and I was just like, we were both just kind of like,
no.
And all the other theater kids that were more into it than us were obviously like,
oh my god,
yes, just
it was a mixture of that, and then there were like a few of them that were like legitimately horrified.
Really?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Like
good.
Because first they were like,
Shake it up.
at
Baby.
first he was like,
chaos.
everything was really quiet, and Stoney was like, do any of the students have critiques? And there was like one or two just like weird like critiques, like they still didn't really know what was happening. And then like it gets to him and he's like, that was the worst fucking piece of garbage that has ever had the dishonor of being on that stage.
And we were just kind of like,
We were hiding our faces with our notes.
But I was still laughing a little bit.
Like,
you cannot.
Dude. So he sent us outside.
Yeah, he said, "Get the fuck off my stage."
Yeah, he was like, "Get the fuck out of here." He was like, "Get the fuck out of here." And so we were sitting out in the hallway, and he said something that almost made me crack up, and I know that would have made him more pissed. I'm trying to think of what he said.
I remember what he said. He goes, okay, you guys should pick a new play, a new scene to do, and then you can perform it then. I think that would be wise of you.
And then in my brain, I like whenever he said that would be wise, I thought that would be wise-o, and I almost like started. I was like holding back my laughter, like trying. But then after me and Collin did that scene, we ended up doing Of Mice and Men.
Yeah.
And the scene where.
We actually fucking
we actually came back and like did really good, but
Y'all should have got like extra
after,
points. Y'all performed twice, both incredible.
After we performed that scene, like most of them were like, "We don't have a critique." That was like legitimately amazing,
impeccable.
Yeah, like